What's up, everybody? It's Greg Newberry here with Made in Charlotte Media, and we are about to see what's in my camera bag for 2020. Now, all of this stuff you're about to see filmed was done before any kind of shelter-in-place warning. Let's take a look at the camera bag we're using. This year, we have got the Peter McKinnon Nomadic bag. I jumped in on the Kickstarter on this back in it was December. So glad I did. It's got the pass-through for carry-on luggage as well as a waistband. Of course, the Pete's Pirate Life skull there, but the straps are like ultra mega heavy duty, so those aren't gonna be cutting into you when you're lugging around a bunch of weight on your back. Actually, I love the way it sits. Like right above my butt, and the bag weight, the majority of it is taken care of. It feels like the straps are kind of doing all they really can. So moving on to the back of the bag. These plastic little zipper pull ties. Just little things about that make this bag a real joy to unbox. Again, the build quality and attention to detail here is really fantastic. I haven't really got to use these straps here that much, but these are really exciting with the front piece here being lined with them, as well as the side here with the mag flap. This magnetic flap here obviously is cool for a number of reasons. It can collapse flush with the side of the bag if you are not using it for anything, and then it has this little bit of stretchy material here that can expand for different size and janky tripods, and then again it's got this strapping system up here to the top. Also worth noting over here to the side is a entry to your primary camera body. I don't know how much I'm going to use it because I've never had a bag do that, but it's really nice that I have it available and that it doesn't compromise seemingly the interior design of the space. Moving inside. The main compartment is accessed through the back. That's a security feature, so when you're walking around any less than optimal locations, you don't have to fear that somebody's gonna be in the most important compartment of the bag. Oh, what are we here? Is that a Peter McKinnon pirate coin? Yes, yes it is. Fly the flag. You may notice this empty space here. That's for my other camera body that I'm shooting on right now. But for now, we're gonna talk about my primary camera here. This is the Nikon Z6. I have had an absolute joy shooting on this. This is the 20mm f1.8 with the FTZ adapter. I've noticed virtually flawless integration with my existing Nikon lenses into the Z-mount system. They really fixed all the problems that I ever had using a Nikon for video work. For example, their color science I think is much better on the Z6. I really like the image that I get. Also, the auto settings, everything is amazing. The Z6 has incredible autofocus. It is really up there, I think, with the A7 III in my opinion. So let's take a look actually how I've got this thing rigged up. I do have the small rig cage, which I really enjoy, and it's got a piece down here that holds the FTZ adapter in place and level, so you can use it with a device like the Ronin S or any other kind of gimbal or tripod situation without there being this weird gap between here and here. Moving around here, I do have an additional cold shoe in place, and the small rig cage lets you do that. It lets you expand and do whatever you want. It's like Legos, but for camera rigging. These are my Peak Design straps. That's actually what this is right here. This is the coolest strap ever. Moving on to something else amazing that has crept into my camera bag just this year. This little tool by Small Rig is a fantastic addition if you use a lot of small rig components. It has all of the Allen wrench heads that they supply with any of their tools, and it also has a couple of Torx over here on the side and a screwdriver, but it has a big tripod type screw, just a regular flathead, but a big one, so you can really crank down on those tripod quick release plates. This tool right here, I think it was like 20 bucks, really indispensable. Let's talk flash. If I'm doing any type of portraits, headshots, anything like that, I'm gonna at least bring it with me. I'm not gonna show up empty-handed on lighting. So this Godox V1N, N of course standing for Nikon. This has really been my go-to flash. I love all the attachments that come with it, like this little warm light filter in here. Everything attaches on its own, it snaps together. I really trust it. Rechargeable via USB-C, so it's really all you could want in a flash. That sits here in the hot shoe. And then you're good to go. That's the flash that I carry. Let's talk lenses real quick. Obviously, we're gonna be using a lot of F-mount glass. I don't own any Z-mount glass as of right now, but hopefully that will change in the future. They make a really great ultra-wide that I was thinking about picking up for vlogging. We've got the Nikon 85mm f1.4 and its wider, younger, more beaten up little brother, the 35 f1.4. So this is just something really fast on either end of that spectrum. All right, now moving on to some of these DJI Mavic Air cases. You may recognize these as the case that comes with your Mavic Air drone. And indeed, it is the perfect little travel case, and it will keep these propellers from getting chipped. Then somehow I came into another one of these and I found that they made really great cases for monitors. Check this out. We've got the Atomos Ninja V with the small battery, but it also has the Atom X hard drive on there, and it fits inside that case. Mind blown, it was a perfect fit. So I always carry this monitor around anyway, and it's usually a pretty janky thing to try to carry because Atomos doesn't ship you a case with it. So in a pinch, the one that comes with your DJI Mavic Air will work great. It also works with the small HD. This size will fit great. So we carry that. Along with this, we've had to pick up another accessory to actually mount this to my Z6. And if you're thinking, oh, when's this guy gonna start talking about the Nikon RAW video update? That starts right now. It is amazing. The fact that I can record RAW video and that I can walk around with half a terabyte of storage space hanging off the back of one of the best monitors in that price range anyways is fantastic. And if you're a Nikon Z6 owner, that as well as the ProRes RAW upgrade are both reasons to keep investing in this system. Anyways, we definitely needed to pick up some kind of way to mount the Atomos Ninja to the Z6. And that's where this little piece comes in. It's by Andy Sene, and it's called the Vlogger. And what it basically is a cold shoe mount with a lockdown piece here, and then it'll swivel on an XY axis, which means that you can turn it around to face you and you can adjust it this way. Let me show you what I mean. Once you get it attached, this device will allow you to turn around, turn it towards you. If you have it on a GorillaPod, I can see this being really cool for vlogging in RAW. Yes, please. The only thing with the F-mount glass is that a lot of the motors within the lenses, those do kind of make a little bit of noise, so using them for video is sometimes prohibitive, especially in a vlog scenario where you've got the mic like right there near the lens. Anyways, so this monitor mount here was about 25 bucks or so. We'll link it down below. Let's actually grab the cable. Plenty of room to store your filters down here on the bottom side, and then I store random cables and other little small ND filters in the top pocket there, and then of course you have the bigger spot there for a laptop or here. Really great spot to stash an iPad if you've got one. There's really no limit to store the odds and ends in this bag, and that's one of the things I really like about it, and how modular it actually is. So now I've got my second camera body, and this is a really cool camera. It's the A6500. So as far as crop sensor camera bodies go, I really like this one. This is a really nice price point, great AF, great color science coming out of here, great image, especially with the Sigma 18-35 f1.8. I don't have to tell you how good this lens is. There's a million reviews out there. Something else that I carry, the 10-18 lens. This is a OSS lens, so it's gonna make sure your shot's really nice and steady. We just lost a light. Oh no.
Oh no, do we have another one?
Yeah, we do. That's why you keep this in the camera bag. That's really all we were gonna talk about on that side of the bag anyway. Real quick though, you need more space? There it is, right there. Kuna Matata, you got it. I don't know why I said that. I was thinking Lion King, Tiger King. I don't want to think about Tiger King anymore. If you think Carol Baskins killed her husband, leave a comment down below. I'm just kidding. Okay, so opening up this side of the camera bag, we're just gonna let that hang because we've had so much trouble the whole time with this thing falling. This is the other aperture light that I carry in addition to the one that just died. This is the Aperture MX or MX9, no, ALMX. This is the 2-color. This is the cool side of it, and then you can warm it up. Yeah, so let's take just a second and put this light up here. Okay, is that good? Is that good? Is that about what it was before? All right, so that's why we carry that light in the bag, because you never know when the other one's gonna die, and you never know when you're gonna need a little light. And Aperture knows that, and that's why it's in just a little case to keep it in. You could also store a battery pack in there. If you're doing any kind of audio recording in the field, you're probably gonna have to bring one of these with you anyway. So it's just a nice little extra thing, and it fits right here. This other light we were just using is the older Aperture AL M9. This one has still the magnetic frosted plate, the diffusion plate on the front, but it also gives you little temperature gels that you can use to change the light different color that way. Okay, moving on. So there's not really a whole lot on this side. I usually keep a card reader, XQD card, and then I'll also keep an SSD reader for my Atmos Ninja 5 that I'm actually recording on now. Also in this bag is the Peter McKinnon Rainfly. I think this ships with all the bag. I kind of skipped out on the accessories. Also I keep in here the little Apple Magic Mouse. That's definitely something you're gonna want. Over here on this side, you guys can't see this, but it's kind of a rat's nest of little cables and things. This is just everything you need. As soon as you start running a monitor on stuff, I feel like the cable game gets a little bit out of control. And then I also keep with me a dongle because Apple. All right, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and hit me with a thumbs up, like button. So I can't wait to get outside when things improve and take this camera bag for a spin. That's gonna do it for us. I hope you guys enjoyed having a look at what's in my camera bag for 2020, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
And cut.
Yeah. If you think Carol Baskins killed her husband, leave a comment down below. I'm just kidding.
Ready? Action.
I can't do it if you're telling me action, I'm like, is this a joke?
Go.
I'm just like, I can't.
Quiet on set.
They really fixed all the problems that I had with Nikon. Oh my God. They really fixed all the problems that I had with Nikon. I do like that it's entry from the rear. No one.
That's what she said.
Oh, come on. Look, I say it, everyone else was thinking it. It's 2020, let's go. We're stuck inside, for God's sake. Can we make any jokes here? Is it okay? Are we gonna have to cut that part out?